Hi Leo, welcome back. So Leo, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip them if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So Leo, when I was meditating on the collective Leo energy, I had a few songs come through, which both songs were by the artist Imagine Dragons, which coincidentally I shared one of the songs on my Facebook the other day, and the song was sent to me by a Leo, the song that I posted, so I guess it makes sense that it would come through for your reading, right? But it's one of their newer songs. It's called Bones. It's a really great song, but the part that stuck out to me that I was hearing over and over again, is there's magic in my bones. So maybe check out that song, check out the lyrics to it, and see if you resonate with it. But the other song that was by Imagine Dragons that came through was the song Radioactive. And then I was getting the term reactivate over and over again. There's some sort of soul reactivation, or yes, that's the term I got, soul reactivation, or some sort of reactivation going on in the environment or in your energy, Leo. And I'm not even really sure what that means, but I guess we'll see, right? And now I'm getting the word reactive. So watch your reactions during this time frame, or maybe you're watching for someone's reaction. Like there's this energy of, instead of being proactive, being reactive. So let's get into it and see, Leo, where this is headed. Let's get into it with the tarot and see. So overall energy for my Leos, what can they expect? Woo! I shot out of the deck. So we have Cancerian energy. You could have that in your chart, be on the cusp, or dealing with someone who has it in their chart, or it's just the overall vibes, like I said earlier. So this is a very emotional type of energy. It can be a little bit dramatic. It definitely can be a reactive energy as well. So again, I keep getting that word. So I guess watch your reactions. You know, sometimes when like, I feel like Leo, you're going to understand this reference. You know, sometimes it's hard to hide our face, right? Like, so say somebody's telling you something and you're like not in agreement with it, or you don't like it, but you're trying to nod and be cordial or whatever, but it's like your face is still like calling you out. Like your face is telling a different story. There's something about like the facial expressions and not being able to hide like your true emotions, Leo. And I think at least all the Leos I know, it's hard for y'all to hide your true emotions because you're freaking Leo, you know what I mean? So there's something about that going on. This could also talk about being sympathetic, being caring, caring about how you feel, maybe even wanting a little bit of introversion during this time frame. It can be somewhat of a defensive energy as well. So careful with that, Leo. So let's see what we have coming in for you. And we're going to go back and forth between you and the person you're connecting with. So you have the Eight of Cups. So there's something about like leaving the past in the past, you know, leaving something behind here as we go into May in particular. But the person you're connecting with, they're showing up as the King of Swords. So this person has some decisions that they need to make. And I feel like they're trying to come from a more logical space than an emotional space. Whereas Leo, I feel like you're kind of being ruled by your emotions a little bit right now. It could just be, you know, the astrological influences that are going on, but it might be hard for you to completely come from a logical place, as I do feel like there's this undercurrent of emotion showing up here. But let's see, let's get into it further. I'm going to go into the recent past, what led up to the now. And then I'm going to go through how you see each other, how you feel underneath it all, your hopes, and most likely future outcomes. So recent past energy for my Leos. What's up with the Leo energy here? The Three of Wands. Okay. So I'm getting a message about like participation. I heard, are you going to participate? So I don't know what that means, but whoa, that's half the deck right there. Wow, that was a lot of cards. I'm going to go ahead and take them though. So Leo, in the recent past, it could have felt like it was taking forever for things to come together. You know, there could have been a lot of back and forth, like feeling like you're making progress one day and then the next day feeling like you're being left behind. There's something here about like a karmic lesson that was achieved or learned during that time frame, and it had to deal with reprioritizing, the things that make you feel grounded, the things that make you feel secure, right? So if you were in a situation, right, where you felt like there was something stealing away from that sense of security, whether it be, you know, financially, emotionally, mentally, whatever, I feel like placing some distance there, all right? And in so by doing that, by like stopping the back and forth there, it helps you to kind of pull things together for yourself. But it's almost like it's hard for you to foresee like where something is headed. I feel like you know that you're back on solid ground right now, or like the energy has somehow evened out, but then it's like, well, what's next? Like what's coming next? Wanting to know what to expect next, but not really being able to feel it out or foresee it. So let's see what the person you are connecting with, recent past energy here for them as well. I'm hearing that song again. I'm waking up. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. That's the Radioactive song again. So, welcome to the new age. Leo. All right, so person you're connecting with, 9 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 2 of Cups. I have a song coming through. I've been thinking about you. Maybe this person's been thinking about you. I feel like Leo, okay, so leading up to the now, this person has been waiting for a while to feel satisfied within relationships in general, or maybe within this relationship. Like really longing for a reciprocal type of love where not just does that person see them, but they also see the same in the other person. It's like this person may have felt like they were missing out on having that connection in their life in the past, and maybe not always being the most honest about that either. Maybe not wanting to reveal that they were longing for something that wasn't currently in existence in their life, or maybe something that was missing from the connection that they had with you. Although this could just be a feeling of missing something in general. But it was like, I keep hearing the term missing out. So it's like this person longing for something in a relationship that they didn't feel that they were receiving. Like there was something missing here. And as opposed to like this person just being forthright with it, they've decided to, at least in the past, cover things up, maybe not always tell the truth. And it's not really showing me why that is, but I would guess there was some sort of fear wrapped around that. Or it's just like, it's a very secretive energy. So I'm not going to come to conclusions as to why, but I can tell you this person was definitely hiding the fact that they felt like they were missing out on something. Okay. So what is the perception? How do you see each other? And keep in mind, Leo, perception is in the eye of the beholder. So maybe how you see it, but it may not be how they see it. But we'll start there. Perception. Six of Cups. Okay, now I'm getting words like evaluating and reevaluating. So there's something here that may be weighing on your conscious mind, Leo, that you've been evaluating and reevaluating. It doesn't have to do with the connection, but for a lot of you it will be. But it could also be to deal with other areas of your life or work or whatever. But there's some sort of reevaluation period going on here. Some of you taking a closer look at like the past and how things occurred and how they lined up the way that they lined up, and using that as some sort of reference to try and map out the future or to try and foresee how something's gonna go is what I'm feeling. So there's that Eight of Cups again, so you've got it twice here. What else? I just feel like you're not wanting to repeat the mistakes of the past. So it's like, I don't feel like this is an energy of like you missing the past or getting stuck in the past or any of that. I feel like you're kind of using it as a bouncing off tool of like, okay, what happened back then so that I don't make that same mistake again in this connection or in this situation, or you know what I mean? Like in the future. And trying to utilize that as like, a tool to help guide you, which I actually think is a good thing, right? I feel like you're more intuitive now than maybe you were in the past, and that's also assisting you in making the right decisions as you go into the future. But I feel like, yeah, you not wanting to repeat history, okay, so to speak. When it comes to this person, you don't want to repeat history with them. So say you had a difficult past experience in other relationships, or maybe this relationship. You're not wanting to repeat that in the now. You know, so trying to use your intuition as well to try and figure out, you know, how to go about something different, or it's like you're learning, you've learned through past experience what you do and do not want, and trying to honor that as you go into the now and into the future. So let's see what this person's recent past history was. Or sorry, not recent past history. Perception. How do they see the situation? Woo! 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Ooh, a card flipped here. 9 of Swords. Ooh. There's definitely something weighing on this person, weighing on their conscience. 9 of Pentacles, although they may be trying to break loose from that, break free from that energy. I feel like it haunts them, though. I feel like it follows them. There's something that they try to get away from that always feels like it's lingering, though, somewhere in the background. This person, there's this very protective energy here. It's like they don't easily let other people in to see, you know, their internal dialogue or what they're truly thinking. You know, they may even at times come off completely detached from the emotion of something, especially if you're dealing with an air sign or a Scorpio, but it could be any zodiac sign. It's just like this person is going through a lot of deep transformations here and changes, and it has to deal with like how they make decisions, their decision making. This person may feel like things are sometimes heavy, you know, and a lot to deal with when it comes to the connection, which may, you know, make them want to detach or focus more so on themselves. But it's a protective mechanism. It's almost like this person's like, well, if I don't count on you for anything, then you can't disappoint me. You know, or maybe Leo, you've taken that stance, but take it as it resonates. It's something like that. See, now they feel like it's a self-protective mechanism, and in some ways it is, but in other ways it kind of prevents them from receiving the full love that they could be receiving if they trusted a little bit more. And so this is what has kept this person from getting what they wanted in the past as well when it came to a relationship. It wasn't someone was holding it away from them. It was that they were holding it away from themselves for fear of vulnerability. For fear of someone saying like, you know, that for fear of like, okay, what I'm getting is like, that someone could take something from them. Well, they can't take what you don't give, is what I'm hearing. So that's an interesting message right there. All right, so let's see what's going on in the heart space then, Leo. So underneath all of this, what's going on in the heart space, in the emotional space? Oh, I thought I had a card flip. Okay, in the emotional space, the Sun card. There it was, the Magician. I don't know why that wouldn't come out. Well, I love that the Sun card is showing up in the emotional space, Leo, because that's your energy. There's that protectiveness again showing up, though. Some of you are in the space of like, I want to protect my happiness at all costs. And I think that's why you're closely evaluating things. You know, because there could be something going on as well in this situation or in the current energy that has some sort of familiarity to it or that has reactivated something. Okay, maybe even a karmic lesson here. And so it puts you, it might have put you into the space, Leo, of like almost close to defensiveness, but more of a protective energy of like, you know, protecting your well-being, protecting your happiness, right? And not letting, you know, another person or other people have an effect on that or sway you in any way. That's what I'm feeling. And there's a sense too of like working on yourself during this time frame, or, you know, it's not that you're unreasonable, Leo. It's like, listen, if people or a person is going to be cooperative with you, you know, then I feel like you'll show that reciprocity. But if, you know, if there's defensiveness or there's going to be difficulty around it, I feel you being like, you know, I'm like, oh, you prioritizing your happiness. And so what they're showing me again, though, is watch your face. Watch your face. This could be unrelated to this connection or related, I don't know. But it's like your face keeps giving you away, or your energy keeps giving you away. You know what I mean? Like it's written all over your face. Okay, there's a song. Baby, I can be a halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I want and more. Okay, maybe look up that song, Halo. All right, let's see what's going on in this person's energy here, Leo. What's going on in their heart space? The Hermit. Ooh. The Three of Pentacles, really. There's the Karma, Wheel of Fortune. Six of Swords, High Priestess. So, Leo, I feel like this person has done some sort of self-reflection and work here on opening themselves up a little bit more to the giving aspect of connections, or receiving and giving equally. You see, because I feel like it's been a struggle for this person to open up in that way or to give in that way. And yet it was the primary cause of the reason why they weren't getting what they wanted when it came to love and relationships. So it's like this person is learning, okay, I have a song coming through, that if they want love, they got to give it. If you want love, you gonna have to go through the pain. If you want love. NF, if you want love. So, this is on this person's spiritual journey, I feel, to embrace this lesson and to incorporate this more loving energy into their personality, into their how they interact. Oh, but also in how they react when it comes to love. Maybe this person has a very reactive energy, you know, where like it's easy to trigger them. Or maybe Leo, you do. Be honest with yourself if you do. But there's something about that coming up again. I do get a sense of like this person being like lesson learned. All right, moving forward. What's next? You know, like they're not trying to dwell in that energy. They're trying to take the lesson and move forward with it, which I actually think is a good thing. So let's see what the hopes are here, Leo, what the hopes are for you. For my Leos, the hopes. Keep having a card flip and then it goes back. Oh, there's another book. I can't keep that. King of Wands. So this is your energy, Leo, whether you're masculine or feminine, because this is general reading. Sorry, all of a sudden my throat's bothering me. So I feel like you're wanting to stay on your throne, right? If something's going to make you feel insecure, you don't want to go back to that. You're not trying to repeat that. You don't want to relive that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is the new version of you because that song, Welcome to the New Age. It's like, well, this is who I am now. So deal with me as I am now. What is this person's hopes here? The Ten of Cups. So this person's going into this phase of their life where they really do want the full package. Say they had settled for less or felt like they were missing something when it came to love and relationships. I feel this person now getting into this space of like learning some sort of lesson about, one, accepting less than they deserve, but also giving less to others than they deserve because it's a two-way street. And now coming to this space where they want to settle down, they want to have that emotional fulfillment, they want that stability, and they want the full package as well. So, sorry, hold on a second. Sorry about that, Leo. I had a quick distraction. Anyways, back to you. So, wow, most likely future outcome, which of course is based on free will, which means it can be changed by you. But let's see what the snapshot is of where this is headed for Leo. The Queen of Cups. Here's that very emotional energy here again, especially paired with the Moon card. So these are deep-seated emotions, okay? So this is something that is meaningful to you, okay? Like, I just feel like there is this energy here, Leo, of wanting to protect your happiness, you know, at all costs. Sorry, as those fly out. Because it's meaningful to you, because of what you had to do to get where you are, because you don't want to go back and forth. You don't want to repeat the past, you know what I mean? So, hold on, let me get these cards. Let me see what flew over here. You've got also the Six of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Cups. So, I don't remember what zodiac sign I got this for, but there's FOMO here, fear of missing out. Some of you, it's like, you're feeling called, right, in one direction here, Leo, and you feel like these deep, intense emotions. And it's like, well, if I don't go for this, if I don't go for what I want, I'm afraid I might miss out on something. You know, so I feel as we go into the future energy, it's almost like, first of all, I feel you overcoming these darker emotions. So if you'd been feeling more on the defensive side, you know, yeah, protective energy, but more so of the defensive energy, I feel you kind of coming out of that. There's a little bit of back and forth here still, but I feel for the most part, you know what you want and you know where you're headed. I just get a sense, Leo, that it's like, you know, whatever opportunities are presented to you, it's like, I'm not going to miss out on that. You know, maybe you missed out on some things that you really wanted, that you deserved in the past, right? But now it's like in this new age, in this new you, when the opportunity arises or the person arises or whatever this is, it's like, I'm not missing out on that again. You know what I mean? It's like taking full advantage of things, you know, in situations that you didn't take advantage of in the past. And there's something being, yes, that's what it is, because they're giving me the song Radioactive. There's something being reactivated in you. It's like there's this part of you that you subdued in the past that you had no business subduing, but you did for whatever reason. And now it's like this piece of you that's been missing is being reactivated. You're like reacclimated into your personality, your energy, whatever. So let's see this person's most likely future outcome. This person's most likely future outcome, which is also based on free will for Leo. Woo! Ace of Swords, Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. So I feel like this person's coming to some sort of conclusion about what they want to hold on to and what they want to release. And I feel this is after a time period of kind of like going back and forth about, you know, what they wanted and what they wanted to let go of. This person could have been holding on to things, emotions, situations out of like this comfort. You know, holding on to things that maybe aren't even good for them out of a sense of wanting like comfort here. But I feel them now being pulled more in the direction of going towards their future and going out of their comfort zone because they're learning something here. And what they're learning about is the importance of, one, reciprocity, but also not denying themselves or of things that they want, but needing to do it in an honest way. But I feel, yeah, there's this sense of like, really, okay, there's a song coming through. Lose no control now. Mm-hmm. But I think it's alright, girl. I think it's alright, girl. Ooh. Losing control now. I don't know who sings that. If you know it, put it in the chat. Anyways, take it or leave it. What I was going to say is like, there's still this energy of like, do I hold on? Do I let go? Do I hold on? Do I let go? But I do feel like this person, again, like I said, getting some insight, getting some clarity that's helping them to kind of move past that back and forth energy. So what is the Ace of Swords then? So I didn't get one more on that. Oh, well, they're also going back and forth between clarity, confusion, clarity, confusion. So there's still some things that this person needs to figure out, Leo. I feel there is progression here, right? But I get that this is not something, this is like an ingrained personality trait, or like something that's not going to be easy for them to break the cycle of. So it's going to take time, right? And I feel like, again, this person's still having some back and forth, even though they are making somewhat of like a progressive movement forward. It's almost like, and everybody has different timelines, right? It's almost like this person is like looking to their future and wanting to move on or move forward here. But then every once in a while they get a glimpse of the rear view mirror. And that little glimpse of the rear view mirror slows down their progress. And that could also be a caution for you, Leo, because I felt like you were using the past as like a point of reference, which that in and of itself is fine. But if you get too caught up in looking to the past, it will slow your progress down as well. So let's see what the Osho Zen has to say then, Leo. What does the Osho Zen have to say about this? Ordinariness. Really? It could be too that someone here, Leo, I'm getting it's this person, but it could be you as well, has maybe some sort of unrealistic idea of what a relationship or what love should be. And that could be serving as a blockage as well. You know what I mean? Like getting too caught up in the fantasy of something. Then you have the card of nothingness and friendliness. So it's almost like the sense of like feeling like for maybe a blip of time, like nothing's really happening or nothing's really changing, but out of that is coming an immense amount of change actually. So just something to be aware of. And then friendliness. So there seems to be like either your friendship group being highlighted or your social circle being available to you, or maybe lean in that direction, Leo. Or I'm hearing you get more bees with honey. So maybe taking a more friendly approach will help help you out a little bit. Which I feel like, because I'm being reminded of the face. Some of you have RBF. You know what RBF is? Look it up. Anyways, I can relate. I do too. There could be like you're trying to be friendly, but your face is giving you away. Again, I have to go back to that message because it cracks me up. But it's like, you know, try to be a friend to yourself, though. And do your best to stay in a high vibration, Leo, all right? So let's see also what the guidance cards have to say here. Guidance for Leo. Whoa! You have Serenity, guidance for the Cross Watcher. They have Receive. So yours says, the most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity. So this is, again, encouraging you to focus, Leo, on the relationship with yourself and to love yourself more and be kinder to yourself. Be your own friend. And that will actually help to like soften your energy, but also for you to be able to attract that reciprocal energy to you. This person has received. You are constantly, let me start again. You are a kind and loving soul who reaches out and gives to others, but now it's time for you to learn how to receive. Just with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is law. Isn't that funny? Because I already picked up on the fact that this person, there's some sort of trouble with the equality that they establish in connections, whether that be they overgive or they overtake, and needing to find balance. First within themselves, but also within the people that they are connecting with. And then once that balance is achieved, I feel like this back and forth energy will relinquish a little bit here. So, wow. Interesting reading, Leo, as always. I'm going to leave it there for now. Zodiac signs that you might be connecting with or have in your own birth chart, Leo. I have Cancerian energy. Let's see, Cancer again, Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, and Virgo energy, and for a few of you, air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. But take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana. All of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube, where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so there, Tarot Time with Dana. And if you like my styles, you can get them for yourself at my sister's online boutique, avasophiaco.com. Otherwise, I am wishing you guys the very, very best. And until next time, my friends, namaste.